What's up, all you legends? Welcome back to part 12 of our Pokemon Dark Worship walkthrough. In the previous video, we battled a gang of Gyarados. We battled Trainer Gold as well as Trainer Berry, and we figured out that we can train up our Pokemon a whole lot easier with the help of a scientist, and it costed 10,000 Pokemoney for us to train up our Pokemon using that method. We also reached a scientist that could revive the fossils that we had collected and change them back into Pokemon. But now, in today's video, we are continuing the story. We are about to challenge the next gym leader, which is a fire-type gym leader. For this gym, there is a puzzle whereby you have to switch the levers up and down in combination, and it will change the route and path which you can take. And if you get a bit confused, go back to the start when we entered the gym, and you can see exactly which switches I switched where. But this was a fairly easy one. And here we've come across Jared, Gym Leader Jared, and his first Pokemon is a level 66 Torkoal, which is a really strong Pokemon, even though it doesn't have an evolution. I've sent out Silvally, and as you can see, by its headgear, it's brown, so I've equipped it with a ground-type memory disc, which has changed Silvally's type to ground type, which will be super effective against fire-type Pokemon. Okay, and the next Pokemon Gym Leader Jared has sent out is a level 68 Charizard, and it's just Mega Evolved. I believe this is Mega Charizard Y, the form, and it looks really cool. Hopefully my Silvally can knock it out. Okay, Charizard just hangs in there and knocks out my Silvally, but luckily Silvally caused a ton of damage. Okay, in my team I do have Rillaboom and Shiinotic, which are grass-type Pokemon, so they're probably gonna be quite weak against fire types. So we're at a bit of a disadvantage with that. And Gym Leader Jared's just used a full restore, so that's not good. We've got to try and get this Mega Charizard out the way. And he's used a second full restore. So luckily my Blaziken has a fighting type attack, as well as a ghost type attack, which are pretty effective. Okay, we finally took out Mega Charizard Y, and the next Pokemon he sends out is a level 67 Cinderace. So it looks like Gym Leader Jared's got a crazy strong fire team. Cinderace again is a starter Pokemon, so he's got Charizard and Cinderace, and he's still got half of his team remaining. Cinderace knocked out my Pokemon, so Blaziken is out. We're gonna send out Graplock next, and hopefully Graplock can cause a bit of damage. Ooh. Okay, Cinderace nearly one-shotted my Graplock. That's not good. We might have to revive Silvally down the line again. Silvally is our strongest weapon at the moment. Okay, Graplock just takes out Cinderace, so there's 3 Pokemon left. And the next Pokemon he sends out is Venusaur, which I wasn't expecting for a fire-type gym leader. But that will play to our advantage. We'll send our grass type out now. So Shiinotic we're gonna send out. Hopefully we can put Venusaur. Oh, we get one-shotted. Shiinotic didn't last long at all. Okay, let's try Rillaboom. Hopefully Rillaboom can perform a bit better. My grass type attacks aren't effective, but Knockoff does a fair bit of damage. I believe it's a dark type attack. And Rillaboom just hangs in there. We do get poisoned, unfortunately. But if we can get one more knockoff in... Okay, we've nearly taken out Venusaur, so that's not bad. We got only Dragonite left. Comes down to big boy Dragonites. I have been training him up really hard, so he is quite strong. Dragonite takes out Venusaur, but it's still a bit of an uphill battle. There's 2 Pokemon left, and I'm down to my last one. And the next Pokemon the gym leader Jared sent out is a Volcarona, which is now Dynamax evolving. So there is a Dynamax Volcarona, so I've decided to also Dynamax my Dragonite. It's a Dynamax versus Dynamax battle. Hopefully my Dragonite can knock it out fairly easily. Okay, I used a water attack on Volcarona, and it was super effective, but it didn't even cause all that much damage, which is pretty surprising. I was expecting to at least take out half of Volcarona's HP. Okay, that was much better. We have a critical hit, and we knocked out Volcarona in the second attack. And the final Pokemon is a level 67 Arcanine sent out by Gym Leader Jared. And it is the alternate form. And Dragonite's attack one-shots Arcanine. So Dragonite definitely performed well in this battle. We defeated Gym Leader Jared. We got another gym badge. We got the Marble badge. And we also got TM38, which is Fire Blast. So I'm sure we'll add that to one of our Pokemon. We do need strong fire attacks, and we also got a Firium Z. And Jared said the next person we need to battle is Leviathan, who's a crazy strong gym leader. So that gym leader was not all that tough. If you have water type, strong water type, and ground type Pokemon, it will be quite easy. Or at least Pokemon with ground and water type attacks. So now that we have defeated him, we can try and make our way to the next town. We're exploring Route 15 currently. And we'll see what all we find along the way. There are a few trainers for us to battle. We just picked up a Revive hiding in that stone. Now that we have unlocked a new level cap, you can battle all of these trainers and try to level up your Pokemon. And here are all the Pokemon you can find on Route 15. There are some really cool ones, including Grotle there at the end. So if any of those Pokemon interest you, you might want to use your Dex Nav and try and catch a strong one to add to your team. Okay, it looks like there is a Mega Stone below us there, and also a Snorlax blocking the way. I will let you guys know how to awaken Snorlax in one of the future videos. We are just exploring the route. We're battling all the trainers that we can and trying to level up some of our Pokemon a bit further. Okay, it looks like there's two trainers there for us to battle. And we found an X-Speed hiding in that rock. Okay, we can't go through that way. And yeah, okay, that looks like there's all that we can do that side. And we've come across Blue. And it looks like there are a bunch of Dark Worship members blocking the path. So I'm not sure if we can get through here yet, so maybe we have to battle them. And this Dark Worship member's name is Ravina. So I'm not sure if we've come across Ravina before. And Ravina is trying to explain what they are trying to do as the Dark Worship members. They are trying to catch more legendary sacred Pokemon to try and make their team a bit stronger. And they say that Izac is somewhere on Route 6. And our rival just ran away. And it looks like we're gonna battle. So Blue ran away, but we're gonna fight some Dark Worship grunts. And the first one sent out a level 62 Sableye. I have trained up my Pokemon a bit more, so my Dragonite is level 69 already. It's getting really strong. So I think we've got quite an advantage. This shouldn't be all that tough of a battle if their Pokemon are all around level 62. Okay, unfortunately none of my attacks are really super effective, but we're just gonna keep using Dragon Rage. Okay, and they have used a full restore, so that's a bit annoying. I wish I had an attack which was super effective and we could have taken out the Sableye a lot quicker. And we are burned, which is slowly eating away at our HP. Okay, Sableye knocked out my Dragonite. I was not thinking that would be possible. Let's send out Shinotech. Okay, he's got Moonblast, which is super effective. So hopefully that will knock it out in one shot. Boom! Yes, one shot and Sableye is gone. Let's see, okay, still got 4 more Pokemon. So I suppose this is good training for us. And the next Pokemon he sent out is Delmise, which is an interesting one, the Anchor type Pokemon. Now, I believe it's like water and ghost or something. It's got quite an interesting typing. Okay, it's time to send out our big boy, Silvally. Silvally was always our strongest Pokemon because his IVs are pretty high. But now that we have trained up Dragonite and Blaziken, we have a couple strong ones in our team, as well as Rillaboom. The other Pokemon have caught up to Silvally's strength. And the next Pokemon they sent out is Runerigus, level 63, which is like a ghost and ground type, I think, or ghost and rock type. I've never actually played with Runerigus, so maybe I should add him to my team one of these days and give him a go. I do like to use non-common Pokemon that are quite interesting and have unique abilities and attacks. And it's fun to swap up your team every now and then. As cool as the popular Pokemon are, sometimes it's fun to switch things up and add a different team and try out some different Pokemon. Okay, and the final Pokemon they've sent out is a level 62 Drifblim. So it seems they love the ghost-type Pokemon. We one-shotted Drifblim and defeated the Dark Worship Grunt. And Ravina says they will admit that I am strong, but we still can't get through here. They're still blocking the way. So I assume we gotta go back and maybe make our way to Route 6. They said something about their leader being on Route 6, so maybe there's somewhere we need to explore and try and meet up with Dark Worship Leader Izac. So let's see where else there is to explore and what else we have missed. We are making our way back to Route 14 now. And if we go east of Route 14, there's a bit of an area here that we haven't explored. And here's a well, which is really interesting. I haven't seen a well in any Pokemon game, I don't think. So I'm not sure if there's something we need to do with the well. We'll just see how things go. And this guy gave us a bug memory disc, so that is the item that Silvally holds. And that will change him to a bug type. So we've got quite a few typings for Silvally already. Whoa, and this guy's telling a story about the great Rayquaza. Rayquaza is one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, who doesn't like Rayquaza? It's a huge dragon. A huge beast of a dragon. And the shiny form is even better when it's black. Okay, and we found a leak hiding in that stone. Hopefully we can come across Rayquaza at some point. Okay, but I'm still not sure where we need to go to continue our story. There was an area up north that led to the new location, so let's try to go up there and see where it leads to. Okay, whoa, it looks like there's some ancient tree that we entered, and here is Sadida. Okay, Sadida said he needs some ancient herbs. Looks like he's like the man of the forest or something. Maybe the guardian of the forest. He's living inside his tree house, and there's a whole bunch of other Pokemon here. And he also tells us about Route 6, so I think we have to go there, and he says we need to climb the rocks, and he'll give us climb boots. So yes, now we can pretty much use rock climbs. So I think now we can enter this new area on Route 6. I think we've got to use rock climb somewhere to enter this new area, and we can try find Dark Worship Leader Izac. Okay, let's just have a quick look where Route 6 is on the map. Okay, so the closest city is Abaco Town. We'll teleport there, and then Route 6 is east of Abaco Town, so there must be a rock climbing route somewhere here that takes us to a new area. There are all these mountains north of us. Okay, yes, let's try our rock climb. And we got a Garchompite. We can start collecting these mega items. So that's cool. We might have to do a backtrack one of these videos and go all the way back to where we started and start using rock climb. Okay, we picked up a rock gem, and we found a new little cave here by using rock climb. And there's a Dark Worship Grunt here, so we definitely have come across the right path. This is the correct cave for us. And we picked up a big nugget, which we can probably sell for a lot of money. Okay, so it looks like we're on the right path again. We'll come and explore this cave. It looks like there's a Pokeball there for us to pick up, so I really want to see what that item is. And we're battling all the grunts along the way. We picked up a Dawnstone, which evolves certain Pokemon. And the grunt said that their sector's getting closer, so I'm not sure. Maybe they're trying to catch some kind of legendary Pokemon in here or something. It seems like quite a secretive cave. Here we got TM15, which is Hyper Beam, and we found Sacred Weed. I believe this is what the Forest Guardian wanted. He wanted some of that weed. So we can go and return that to him as soon as we're done. And we battled another Dark Worship Grunt, getting our team stronger. I'm just worried we are going to have to battle the leader Izac. Whoa, and we just came across a Xerneas. And we picked up more Sacred Weeds, so we've got 2 Sacred Weeds now. And I'm really worried we're going to battle leader Izac, and he's caught Xerneas. So that will be really bad for us if he catches Xerneas. It is a really strong legendary Pokemon. I finally found you, Xerneas. And he sends out a Mystic Ball. It looks like he's caught us. So, oh no. Dark Worship Leader Izac is getting strong. He's getting a strong team together, catching all these legendary Pokemon. And he says that we are not going to leave here to tell anybody. So I think that we might have to battle him. You might want to heal your Pokemon before you come and encounter Izac if we do have to battle him. Because we battled a couple grunts on the way in here, so it weakened some of our team. So just save before and make sure you've healed your Pokemon. And Izac tells us a story about how he met Giovanni back in the day. And he said he ran into a motorbike gang, which was really not nice to him. And they attacked him with a whole bunch of muck. But his Pokemon passed away, which is terrible. He had to go to the Pokemon Tower to mourn his Pokemon. So that's really sad. maybe that explains why Izac is the way that he is. Sounds like he has a really tough story and a really tough upbringing where he lost his Pokemon. So it's cool that we're finding out a bit more about these Dark Worship members and Dark Worship Leader Izac. And we didn't have to battle him, so that's good news because my Pokemon were not healed. But now I think we can make our way back to that sacred Forest Guardian and give him some of the weed. So we're gonna go back to Pompano City and go east and north. And hopefully he'll be happy that we have given him some of the weed again. Finally, you came back. It was worth waiting for this beauty. We gave him the sacred weed, and he's very happy with us. And he gave us a Zorua. Whoa, that's a really cool Pokemon. So maybe we'll add that to our team. I wasn't expecting a Pokemon as a gift. Okay, but it's been a pretty cool video so far. I think we're gonna end things here and continue in the next video. So stay tuned for more action, guys. Thanks for watching.